I want to look at you about 2 years ago when you proved to us that you can sing in Les Mis. Oh. Here it is.
Ebony, do this for me. Discover where she lives. Be careful how you go. Don't let your father know. Ebony, I'm lost until she's found.
Oh, what was that like?
Oh, it's so lovely to look back on things. I had the most amazing time on that film. I saw that musical when I was about 8 or 9 years old. Mm-hmm. I wanted to be Gavroche, the little urchin in it. I never thought that I would have the opportunity to make a film of it. And this whole live singing aspect of it that we did, because even though you had these amazing superstars, Hugh Jackman, Russell Crowe, Annie Hathaway, none of us had done it before, so it was very leveling.
Yeah.
We were all kind of...
And it means something to people. I mean, people have a real connection with that. People
do. I mean, it's an interesting musical because the music just gets to people's core, yeah. So it was a lot of fun to be a part of.
We also have a little a picture of your abs. We'll just objectify you for a moment.
Know about that.
Jupiter ascending. He's giggling. You're missing him giggling right now.
So you had to work out so hard for these abs that I promise we're going to show you.
Well, oh gosh, there they are. With the looking, basically, in this film, I play this baron out in space who is incredibly vain, and so I had to do that thing that occasionally you hear people having to do in Hollywood, which is do nothing but eat chicken and do crunches for months on end, and so that was 6 months ago.
Did you get to enjoy the fruits of those abs?
No, this was what was disastrous.
So this was before.
This was before
Theory of everything.
So not 6 months ago, a year ago, over a year ago.
So then you go from that body to then transforming into Stephen Hawking.
Well, this was the thing, is I was sort of hoping or dreaming that, like, at least I would take 1 day of holiday or something to go with Hannah to the beach and for once flaunt off, this six-pack that I've never had in my life. And unfortunately not, because the next day we started prepping to play Stephen, and he was a slender man, so I had to sort of lose. It all. But of course it'll come back one day, won't it?
You lost, one of these days, for a role maybe, so you lost like 15 pounds or more?
Yeah, it was complicated because Stephen lost a lot of weight during his illness, but when we were shooting the film, we couldn't shoot it chronologically. So we had to, the costume department and the makeup department declared I sort of lost the weight before we started filming, and then the collars to begin with when he was young and healthy would be tight, and the makeup would make me look sort of healthy, and then gradually as he got smaller, they would sort of oversize costumes to make me shrink within it.
Wow. And is it true that the secret weapon was the ears?
Yeah, so exactly. So this brilliant makeup designer, Jan Sewell, realised that proportion shifts the face. So as Stephen got older, she would put these tiny little earlobes, sort of extended earlobes, which would make my ears look bigger, and so your face looks slimmer within it.
Did you have any toll on your body? Because as your body was really contorted in so many ways, I was just wondering, was there a physical toll over the filming?
I had a sort of fear of that before we started, and so I worked with a dancer, and she helped me sort of train, a bit like an athlete, train your muscles to be able to sort of stay in these positions for extended periods. And at moments it was complicated, but also every day you were aware that you could get up at the end of the day, and many of the people that I met who live with ALS whilst preparing for the film can't. So you were constantly aware of how sort of fortunate
in a place of gratitude.
Yeah, absolutely.
Such a difficult task for you, though, because you shot out of order.
Yes.
And with ALS, things, as far as your body, will deteriorate as time goes on. So you had to sort of keep track of what was working with your body and what wasn't during certain shots.
Yeah.
That had to be really hard.
Well, it was, that was this 4 months beforehand. I just tracked each muscle and when it would stop working, and I made this big piece of paper that became my kind of document. Yeah, but also working with specialists in London who are ALS specialists who really educated me on the intricacies of it, but then this dancer helped me find it in my body, so that was the kind of essential.
Unbelievable.
So you've got the Oscar luncheon now, you've got the premiere for Jupiter Ascending this afternoon, and then you're still working on what's the new movie, The Danish Girl,
yeah, so I then fly back tonight and then back into rehearsal tomorrow. So.
And this is a really different, this is a transgender role?
Absolutely, yeah, it's a true story about this couple who lived in Copenhagen in the 1920s, and they were both artists, and he was born Ejner Wehner and became Lily Elbe, and it's a story of authenticity and love, and I think it's an incredibly beautiful story. So I'm doing my homework for that at the moment. Yeah.
Of course you are, because we know that about you now.
No.
It is so good to meet you.
Oh, so lovely to see you guys.
I
Thank
mean,
you for
us,
having
we
me.
have to go, and we just want to keep you all day. If nothing, just to hear you talk
Busy
to us.
guy.
Thank
Thank you
you
so
for having me.
much.
Thank you.
Good luck to you. Congratulations on this incredible ride that you've been on. You'll have to come and see us again.
I would love that.
Maybe we were your good luck charm 2 years
Yes.
ago.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
because
never
you
know.
are winning. I'm just going to say. There's that.